Hey everybody, this is Steve Moore, owner of Run More, this beautiful brick and mortar running shop located in Westminster, Maryland. Today we're going to be talking about a brand new shoe from Altra. It's the Altra Mont Blanc. So thank you so much for checking out our channel. If you could, do us a solid, give us a like and subscribe. It certainly helps us find new people and it's a free way for you to support our shop. So let's dive into it. This is a brand new shoe from Altra. This is the Mont Blanc. It is a trail shoe, although technically it's in a category all of its own. This is actually what's in their new speed category. So there will be another shoe that's coming down the line on the road that will fall into the speed category as well. But this is the very first trail shoe in their speed line. It's actually tagged as Altra's fastest trail shoe. And let's talk about why. So first off, if you're kind of looking at it, it looks like a big shoe. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, say, an Olympus. Here's our Olympus 4, and a lot of people love the Olympus. What's not to love? Tons of cushion, big old stack height, really nice grippy, Vibram outsole. It's a great shoe for long runs, for hiking, all that good jazz. This sort of has a lot of the same characteristics. It has a 30 millimeter stack height, which is pretty close to Olympus, and it also has a Vibram outsole to it. But this guy comes in way lighter. The Olympus on the men's side weighs 11.3 ounces, where this comes in at 9.9 ounces. On the women's side, it's only 6.9 ounces. So to put that into comparison, this brand new shoe weighs just as much as the Provision 6. These two guys weighing the same, but yet you can tell this shoe is a much beefier, much more protective outsole, much more fun and bouncy, and higher stack height. This shoe also has Altra's new Ego Max in it. So this is the same midsole you would find in the Altra Paradigm. So it's super soft, it's super plush, and it's very bouncy and responsive. One of the things that makes this shoe so fast on the trail is that it's gonna have a little bit more energy return to it compared to the Olympus. This shoe's gonna give you that fun bounce to it, that charged rubber where you just sink into it and yet bounce right out of it. I'm not a huge fan of shoes that are super, super soft. You know, there are some shoes that we carry on the wall where like they're so marshmallowy and squishy, you sort of lose a lot of your momentum down into it. But shoes like this and some other shoes now that have more of that charged rubber feel like you're gonna get in the Ego outsole, midsole in this shoe, it has a little bit of both. You have a little bit of squish, but pow, you're bouncing yourself back forward. Think how much fun that's gonna be prancing around on the trails when you're gonna have a little bit more spring in your step while still being protected. Unlike some of the other Ultra Trail shoes out there, again, this does have a Vibram outsole. This is called their Vibram Light Base. So it is sort of targeted with specific spots that need a little bit of extra grip to it, and they're trying to make sure that they're still keeping it light to give it that speed feel to it. I'm telling you, this shoe is nice and grippy. It has been pretty bad out here weather-wise here in Maryland where we're located, and I would have loved to have had this shoe out there the last couple days where it's been muddy and snowy and sloppy and all that good jazz. You're gonna feel nice and protected running downhill, running through any of the muckety muck that you may going through on any of your trail runs. And really, they're calling this shoe because of the way that it's designed. You could technically use this on the road if you wanted to. So if you were somebody going on like a rail trail, if you were going to be doing on a trail run that might bop from trail, hop on the road for many of it, a little bit, hop back on the trail, this is a fine shoe to kind of be able to do a little bit of both with it. As far as the fit goes on this shoe, and that's always something we get a lot of questions on, is how does this compare to other Altra shoes as far as the toe box? And again, a lot of people found Altra because it has this nice big foot-shaped rounded toe box feel to it. This shoe is what's called a standard fit. So this is the same fit that you're gonna find in like a Torin or a Paradigm. There's gonna be some other trail shoes that are wider. You're gonna find stuff like, you know, like a wide Lone Peak and stuff is a little bit more forgiving in the toe box, but this shoe still is plenty wide, and it's going to compare itself again to stuff like the Paradigm and the Torin and such like that, and that max cushion road stuff. That's where this is going to fall into line. You're going to see there's other road stuff and trail stuff come out from Altra this year that have different levels of rounded toe box to it. Technically, something like the Lone Peak is what's called the original fit, and stuff like, I don't know, the Rivera is what's called a slim fit, but this is sort of right smack in the middle as a standard fit Altra. Doesn't come in a wide, just comes in this one traditional original fit width to it. This shoe also has a really nice light upper to it. So you can see there's little spots on this where you can actually like see your finger through it and such. And it, you know, while that looks awesome, again, it's really designed more to give it that lighter feel. They're trying to find different ways to kind of trim out some of the excess fat to make it light and speedy and bouncy. So it does have targeted spots, and you'll see where it's thinner and thicker depending on where it needs more support. You know, it's going to have a little more protection on towards your toe box and such to make sure it's not snagging, and give you a little more protection if you are kicking something along the way. Even the heel cup itself, super thin. It has some padding inside, but a lot of the materials on the top part there are super thin and lightweight. Again, keep it nice and trimmed, keep it what it's trying to do. Has a nice little hook on it here. You can hang it from your pack if you wanted to, give it easy to dry, and it does have Velcro back here so you can put your gator trap onto it. So that is gonna be our new Mont Blanc from Altra. It's designed or due to come out in early February. We'll see, February 2022, so we'll see how that lines up. Obviously with supply chain stuff, things have been a little wacky, but that's the goal release date for this, and it's $180. And honestly, if you're comparing it to the Olympus, which is also $180, to me, this seems like the no-brainer. You're gonna have a better outsole, you're gonna have a better midsole, a little bit more fun, a little bit faster. I actually have said in a preview video I did on this to me feels like a more runnable version of the Olympus. So if you're somebody who's doing more running and not just like hiking, something you want a little bit faster, to me, this is a great shoe. I'm really excited about this shoe. If you have any questions on this or any other Altra shoes out there or any other running shoes, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. We'll do our best to get back to it. And feel free to shop from our website. We have a link down below. Enter promo code RUNMORE, just one word. We'll ship it out, 10% off, free shipping. So that would knock this guy right down here to $162. Save a couple bucks, nothing wrong with that. And you're supporting a small business, so even better. Thank you so much, and happy running out there, folks.